Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have a lot, and I mean a lot, of plant chores to do. It seems like it just never ends. But you know what, guys? I'm in a very good mood today. Very good mood. And one main reason is because, I was a little bit worried posting 3 plant chore videos last week, but y'all seem to enjoy them. I mentioned last week that I've been battling spider mites, and that is the main reason why I've been behind on plant chores. And on top of that, y'all know that I've been sick for a week or two. I feel amazing right now. That might be another reason why I feel good. I'm gonna stop talking about random stuff. Okay, let's start with the Monstera Oreo. Okay, remember I had spider mites, guys. There's a few leaves that look questionable, but I need to air layer the top part, and there's a new leaf, and I'm gonna try my very best not to disturb it because, you know me and disturbing leaves. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all won't be able to see it. I do want to show you the new leaves. I want to say this first. There's probably like a top 5, maybe not 5, maybe 10. There were 10 plants that the spider mites just loved more than others. The Aurea was probably in the top 3. And that's why I said in the previous video, and again, I'm gonna put a spider mite video based on my experience and using beneficial bugs. That's why I was so shocked at the success, because I only use beneficials with the Aurea. Anyhow, rambling again. So, did you hear that? I'm gonna just break it. I'm like, it's doing so well now, and I just break it. What was that sound? I don't think y'all have seen this leaf before. Future Kevin, zoom in. You could kind of see the spider mite damage there. There's some variegation down here as well, but not a lot. And yeah, she's so gorgeous, you could see. This leaf is the first one with a secondary fenestration, and that's despite all the, stuff that was going on. I was very, happy and excited. The one up here, let me just, adjust y'all. This leaf here, there is variegation up here. Now, this leaf was unfurling. There's a bunch of dead corpses on this leaf of the spider mites, just because the beneficials, they don't eat the spider mite in its entirety. They leave the corpses. I just haven't cleaned it yet. I want to do more inspection. Future Kevin, zoom in. Look at this variegation up here. There is a new leaf. Look at this, y'all. I'm hoping that, there wasn't any spider mites. I don't see any. And let me just show you the whole plant, because I am so impressed with how much it's grown. And again, guys, I got this plant a year ago. She only had these 2 leaves at the time. Then she pushed out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and there's a 12th one. And that's so wild how the 2 leaves that she came to me a year ago are still hanging on. So y'all can see that I've been air layering, and the plant goes up to here. I'm gonna try my best to cover, these aerial roots. They've kind of become a bit too long, and I just think it's gonna be super exciting to propagate this plant and start from the beginning again. And I kind of have a sneaky suspicion, and I could be wrong, but I think the spider mites came from an aeroid mix that I made or some sphagnum moss that I got. And I think that because I didn't buy any plants since, I want to say, May. And this issue only became a thing end of August, beginning of September. I bought a potting mix and I bought new sphagnum moss, and that's kind of when all the spider mites came out of nowhere. Also around that time, I did air layer this Monstera with moss, and when I'm looking at my other plants that were seriously infested with spider mites, it was ones that I put either moss at the base of Anthuriums, for example. So this Metallicum was heavily infested also, but my Melanochrysum, the big one, was one of my other ones that was seriously infested. Anyways, wow, I'm in a talkative mood. Okay, let's air layer her. We're gonna use press and seal again, just because I think the Ziploc would be too small. So I'm just grabbing. Sorry, it was a bit loud. Oh my god, the sun is coming out. Again, I prefer press and seal or a Ziploc, depending. You could use cling wrap for this as well. So I'm just wrapping. I'll probably use another sheet, and I think this one's too small. These aerial roots are too long. They're just gonna go off. I have some sphagnum I have some sphagnum moss that I have boiled. There's actually research, and this is kind of pulling from like the whole flat mite, broad mite situation that has like really flooded the Hoya community. So spider mites, there are articles about spider mites and exposing plants to high temperatures for a short period of time. And the result is the eggs, if they exist on the plant, aren't viable anymore, and also the spider mites die. I've conducted a few, I want to say like 3 or 4 plants, where I've dunked them in like hot water while they had spider mites on them, and they died. So, I mean, I kind of did the same with the sphagnum moss. Because I was super paranoid, I literally boiled this 3 times. And the literature shows that you don't necessarily need to put the temperatures that high. Obviously, I was pretty traumatized by this spider mite situation. So let's begin, guys. Okay, I'm just bringing out the plant tape. Okay, maybe I'll show you a closer look here. So I'm not necessarily firmly packing it in. I'm just making sure these aerial roots are fully covered by the moss. But again, having this plastic around will keep the humidity in. And I'm just gonna go up here also. Okay guys, I'm getting a little worried because it's getting a little top heavy and the plant is starting to like drift to one side. Okay, we're just gonna put a little bit more. We'll just hope for the best that the humidity in here will just activate these aerial roots to push out new fresh root systems. I don't know guys. Alrighty, I'm just adding another one. Oh dear guys, I feel like this is gonna look at how much it's like, ooh, okay. Let me just, I'm just gonna push it back because I'm kind of scared. I think it should be okay. And if it breaks, then it's like, okay, you propagated yourself and I'm okay with it. Okay guys, let's talk about my Anthurium Metallica. So I showed her recently, her leaves are so, I can't even get half the leaf in frame. She is so large guys, like she is so beautiful. I'm a little upset. There's a new leaf. It was coming out and it got stuck in the caterpillar. And this happened once before, but this is like a destroyed leaf. Let me just show you guys. Okay, so here she is. So up here it looks okay. Right over there, guys, there's a rip. It's totally ripped on this side. Do you see that? Completely ripped. I don't even want to know the rest that's stuck in there. Let me try. I'm probably gonna damage it more, but like, oh, it's completely ripped, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. So I don't know what happened here because, yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna see how this leaf, you know, unfurls. There's a chance that this bottom part might die because it's like almost completely detached. Like my other anthuriums, like this is my Crystallinum Magnificum. She's pushing out 2 new leaves and they're fine. My Furcatum in the distance over there, if you can zoom in. She came out fine. My Veitchii over here came out okay. So I guess I think I just got unlucky with that one. But regardless, guys, she's pushing out a new set of adventitious roots. So I'm just gonna use the same sphagnum moss and some cling wrap. You know, people might talk about you know, the cause of this being humidity, like the leaf being stuck. I don't think that. My humidity has been really good. It's been between like 50 to 60, even though it's getting colder outside. For the past like 2 to 3 weeks, it's been really rainy. And yeah, just adding some wet spag. Just a little bit, guys. You can see how little I put compared to what's down here. Because they're not really long yet, this should be fine. Hopefully they go down into this big ball of moss. Okay, Burle Marx Flame update. Cause I mean, there's a new leaf. She's not open yet, but like she's there. Okay. I'm like going under the Metallicum. It's like I'm in a forest. Okay, I'm turning the camera around. So I talked about, here she is. So the previous leaf, we have that lobster claw. So here's the new leaf. I'm scared because, you know, on this side of the leaf, there's no fenestrations. And like, I don't recommend this, but I'm just gonna like look under. Okay, there's a fenestration. I don't know how many, but I saw a hole. Oh my God, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, look at her. Okay, and the claw. I'm sorry, I just love the claw, guys. And you know what? Because I mentioned briefly how my LECA idea was a fail. although LECA is like really dry. It would have worked if I had wicks, you know, lined in the moss pole into the reservoir just so it could wick it up to the LECA. I'm just gonna push them out, and then why don't we put some sphagnum moss? Because this root was really short and that's why I covered it with this plastic. She's grown and she's almost at the LECA here. But because there's gonna be an aerial root developing here soon, I wanna make sure there's a lot of moist moss here. And so why don't we do that now? Oh my God, it's heavy. So I mentioned when I repotted this Burle Marx Flame that I was gonna find a spot for it under grow light. That didn't really work out. I saw the new leaf coming out and I was like worried because, you know, I just transferred it. I didn't know like how much shock this plant went through. Oh, what was that noise? Okay, I got the majority of the LECA out of this moss pole. And if y'all have questions again, I got this sheet moss pole from Nurture Tropicals. I really like them. I know I talk about them a lot, but you know, I was never someone who liked moss poles. So I'm just grabbing the moss again. I'm gonna try not to touch this leaf. Oh my gosh. I'm just putting the moss through. You know, I'm really curious because I got this Monstera Burle Marx Flame from House of Monstera here in Toronto. So essentially in Canada, you know, people have access to buy that and have it shipped to them. Their pricing has gone down quite a bit, but I'm curious to know like how much is the Monstera Burle Marx Flame elsewhere? And I'm pretty sure they're still selling. Let me just like check on their website. Oh, okay, never mind guys, they're sold out. But I think, and I might be wrong, forgive me if this is incorrect information, but I'm pretty sure that they were selling their Monstera Burle Marx Flames, like baby ones with like 3 leaves, for like $300 to $500. And that's dropped quite a bit in the past year. So I'm curious to know like how much is this plant elsewhere? I'm just pushing the moss down. Oh my God. Oh my God, it just came back up. Oh my God. But we're just gonna, I don't know. Okay, this is better. Okay, a side note, guys. Do y'all, because, okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm very insecure about wearing glasses. I don't know why, but like, I feel like I'm gonna start wearing glasses more, but what do you think of them? Do you like them? Okay, I'm just gonna fill up to here just because the node is down here. And guys, are you excited? Oh my God, I almost like knocked over the pot. Are y'all excited? I'm so excited for this plant. Oh my gosh, I can't even lift it, it's so heavy. Oh, okay, I changed the nutrient solution. I'm too excited. I changed the nutrient solution like 3 days ago. The roots are just like going off. Okay. Okay, where is it? Did I lie? Oh no, it's there. Okay. Look at this root. Oh my God, future Kevin, zoom in. Look at this cute, adorable, juicy root. And then the other ones over here, they're starting to branch out. Oh, super exciting. Okay, Kevin, don't break it. Okay, Kevin, don't break it. Oh, Monstera's and LECA, man. Like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna put her back. The sun is still out, which is fantastic. Okay, and guys, I just like need to show you this plant because I haven't shown this plant in a while. This was another plant that really got attacked by the spider mites. It's my Alocasia Golden Bone. And I mean, one of the reasons, and I know people do this and it works, but I've never done it before, but because she was like really infested with spider mites, I beheaded all of the, you know, the stems. She's now pushed out like 3 leaves. I know she's like small, but like honestly, I'm so happy to see these leaves because like I said, like she was just like infested. Oh my God. Okay. Ah! Oh my God. Okay, this leaf looks like it's about to go. Is that just the light? I don't even know. Oh, I think it's just the light. Okay, come on, guys. Look at this leaf. I'm so in love. And last but not least, at her. Yeah, see, I was so scared that she wasn't gonna grow new. Yeah, I was so scared. So I'll just show you quickly. Look at all the stumps. And you know, there are still some that haven't pushed out new growth. Oh, I was so scared because there was no leaves. And now look. Ooh, okay. I'm just so excited to start from the beginning and just watch this plant grow. Cause y'all know that she has been my baby for so long. Okay, there's one plant I'm really excited about. A few plant tour videos ago, I had one of my Monstera constellation propagations that I had in Lechuza Pon. I air layered one of the aerial roots with moss and I air layered the other one with LECA. I want to air layer these aerial roots here, and when they grow more roots, then I'll propagate them and just leave the mother plant in here. There's a new leaf coming. So guys, I think I'm going to just put sphagnum moss in this small Ziploc and just put them over the root over here. Moving on to this one, I think I'm doing the same thing. Maybe I might try putting some LECA. Okay, I just have a Ziploc of wet LECA here. I'm gonna try, I don't know if this is gonna work. Do you know what? If I rest the bag on the pot over here, I think this might work. I'm just adding a little bit of nutrient solution in the LECA. I'm just putting enough nutrient solution that will keep the LECA moist. My biggest fear is that I don't want the LECA to dry out completely. So I'm hoping, you know, in the time that this leaf unfurls and hardens off, that there will be 2 new independent root systems. So when I propagate it, it'll be an easy transition and I'll have more tight constellations. So at the time there was a new leaf coming out, I'm pretty sure she's like out and she's pretty much hardened off. I kind of want to propagate her, but I know I need to be patient. We'll just see what the situation is. Oh, there's a lot of Thai constellations here, but if you just can zoom in, this is the new leaf. I'm gonna bring her out now. Oh my god, the Metallicum tried to attack the Aurea, guys. Oh my gosh, it happened again. The Metallicum is literally like, there can only be one. Oh, this leaf is so pretty. Oh my god, do I want to cut you? Okay, we'll see. Hey. Okay, she's like not quite hardened off. Should I cut it, guys? Okay. Ooh, she looks so good. She looks so good. Wow, guys, this is so exciting. Okay, sphagnum moss over here. Look at this juicy root that has grown. So when it comes to Monstera roots, I just want a little bit more new growth in like the moss, the LECA, the perlite, the pond, the whatever substrate you put it in. Oh my god. The Metallicum again is just hitting everything. The one in LECA. Look at that, guys. It worked. Oh my gosh, how exciting. So that one was the top aerial root. So I'm gonna chop her, guys. Ooh, I'm so nervous. Okay, this is kind of the best I could do. So that aerial root in the LECA is right over here. I'm just gonna cut right below that root and like, hopefully it does okay. Okay guys, 3, 2, 1. I don't know if that was smart. Okay, this is the plan, guys. Do you know what? I think this was a mistake. Guys, it's too close. Okay, let me just put this off to the side. So I'm just gonna cut over here. 3, 2, 1. And so the one that was in moss, she did grow a little bit. That's so interesting. It like, this part died, or like, is it squishy? Actually, it's not squishy, it's just black. But look at this new root. I'm thinking pon, because I'm gonna put the other one in LECA. I think I'm gonna do pon. It did so well, this one in pon. And I'm really excited because I did leave a node here. So even though she only has this cute little leaf, I just can't wait for this one to grow just because she already has an established root system in here. I don't have any worries about this one. I have all the worry. I have all the worry for this one. So much regret, guys. Obviously stuff like that just happens, like, and I mean, again, guys, there's a chance that she survives. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna try not to submerge this end in the LECA. I'm just using that wire that I used a while ago. Okay guys, it was kind of a balancing act. I just shoved this wire into one of the holes. It feels secure. I'm just gonna tie this stem to it. I'm just gonna add some nutrient solution. Okay, she looks sad. Here is the older leaf. The new leaf is just gonna have to face down because I don't want to like move it that much. So I'm hoping, just because I haven't submerged the part I cut into the LECA, that she won't rot. You can see the arrow root is there and then it's covered here. I'm gonna put her next to my Australis Lisa over there. There are 2 LED grow lights in this area. Oh my god. Ooh, ooh. This is hard. I thought I had enough space. Okay, I've committed. Ooh, everything's getting caught. Oh my god, the Furcatum leaf. Oh, I just damaged it. This leaf over here is just under 2 of the grow lights. And then although this leaf is facing down, she is up against the south facing window. And I'm just gonna put the mother plant with this leaf in the same area. Okay, so I'm gonna put the other one in pon. So when I took off the moss, guys, there is another root over here, which is so exciting. It's always nice seeing an aerial root branch at different places, and you can't really see, but the node is just under this petiole here, and that's where the new growth point is gonna grow. And currently this is the only pot that I have available. I know this Monstera is gonna outgrow this pot, but oh my god, it's already too big. Okay, I think that's good. You can see the end of the root is just there. Okay, I'm just adding some nutrient solution. The water line is definitely above the full mark over here, but just know where you put the aerial roots because, you know, when I transfer a plant, I like to keep that water line right under where the root system is. And yeah, that's what I did. I'm gonna put her right next to the other Thai constellations under those two grow lights. Okay guys, mistakes were made. The Aurea is really bending because it doesn't have that support. So I'm gonna quickly grab a couple bamboo stakes, just kind of tie it to the existing plank, and hopefully the whole thing doesn't snap. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Because this isn't gonna be like permanent, I'm just gonna zip tie the house out of this bamboo stake onto the existing coco coir plank. Okay, so I just zip tied to the existing holes here. I just added 2 zip ties on both sides just to add some tension. And I'm just gonna continue, you know, going up. I'm just using plant tape for the top. Just like that, guys. I do think I have to zip tie it up here a little bit more. The zip tie is just too short, so I have to just do 2 over here. Okay, we're doing it, I think, hopefully. Okay, you know what? It's just gonna have to be like that because this is gonna like snap in the middle of the night and I'm gonna think it's like a monster ghost or something. Okay guys, so this is my Monstera Thai constellation right over here. I said in my favorites video that I was going to put some LECA, or did I say pon or perlite or whatever, to cover these aerial roots just because they're going off. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put another bucket next to it of just water, maybe with RapidStart and Hydroguard, because I think it's kind of a waste of resources just to have a full bucket of like pon or LECA. I'm just gonna grab some water and then I'm gonna put RapidStart and Hydroguard in here. Okay. So I'll just put in some RapidStart. I'm following the aggressive usage, which is 2 teaspoons per 5 gallons. So this is a 5-gallon bucket. So we're doing 2 teaspoons, which is roughly 10 milliliters. So just 10 mils here, straight into the bucket, which is right here. Give it a quick stir and then we'll add the Hydroguard. I've been using for the past 6 months. I don't know if it's doing anything. I don't know, I believe it. I got a question recently asking about how long this lasts. So what they were asking was, on the bottle it does say that once you open this bottle, I think the exact words were used within 6 months of opening. And on top of that, it does have a packaging date. What do you guys think? Do you think this is September 1st? 2021, or do you think it's January 9th, 2021? Pretty sure this company is American. It says Chicago. So what do y'all Americans do in regards to numbers and dates? Because I know it's different around the world. Anyhow, it does say that you should use the bottle only within the 2 years from this manufacturing date. I opened this in April of this year. So by definition of the bottle, it might not be doing anything anymore. I do have quite a bit. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but there's a lot in here. I just don't want to waste it. So I'm going to continue to use it maybe for another 3 months. And so following the bottle, 2 mils per gallon. Since we're doing 5, we're doing 10. So just straight in here. Did y'all see that? No, I'm behind the plant. A pile of clothes just fell on me. Okay, just giving it another quick stir here. I've already moved the Thai constellation roots into the bucket. And okay, so there's the bucket right over here. All the aerial roots are in here. Hopefully I don't make a big mess, guys. So I'm just gonna pour. Oh Lord. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I am not ready for this. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I'm not spilling. I'll just show you over here. So they're all, oh, I just broke one. So they're all in here. But the plan is I'm gonna make a chop probably here and then transfer this to either Pon or LECA. I'm thinking LECA again. I'm just gonna push them. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, remember the strawberry shakes? I posted a video. I just took 3 top cuttings from one of my bigger Philodendron Strawberry Shakes. That one was another one where I put a LECA moss pole. The LECA is like completely dry. I don't have any wicks. I think I'm gonna stick with just moss. I think I might have to take the moss pole out. Because of that, I just thought, because it's been I think 2-ish weeks, I'm gonna see if there's any root growth. And make sure I'm not cutting anything incorrectly. Okay guys, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Cute. So she is currently living here. 2 grow lights, and because I know I'm gonna get questions about how much light this is, let me just grab my light meter. 1,800, so 800 to 1,000 foot candles, which is like bright and direct, or some might say medium to bright and direct light. Okay, so guys, here's my Philodendron Strawberry Shakes. Where did that come from? Okay, anyways, I'll find it later. I'm just gonna keep the nutrient solution off to the side. I'm just gonna pour the LECA into here. And the cuttings aren't really falling, guys. So do they have roots? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let me just pull them out. Look at this, guys. So you can see that she is hanging onto the LECA. You can see how bright this root is over here. See also new root growth on these 2 over here. Totally fine, not rotten or anything, no signs of rot, because in that video I did say that I don't necessarily wait for the ends to callus over anymore. It's just one of my personal preferences. Okay, number 2. And you can see, look at these roots. Oh, so amazing. And number 3. Wow. Oh my gosh, number 3 is stuck. What's happening? Number 3 is like living her best life. Look at this, guys. Here, literally everywhere. Over here. Come on, guys. Just look at this. And the end, not squishy. Again, the water line was up here. If you're following these pots and what the meter says, it would have been past the maximum, because the maximum point would be at this point. Just know where you put the cuttings. So I knew I put the cuttings right above this point. So I was like, okay, gotta put the nutrient solution right below it. Let's put them back. I know I said before I don't like disturbing the roots. I really don't, guys. But because I had to just take all the LECA out of here and dump it out, I was like, you know what, might as well show now. Are y'all excited? I'm so excited. What people say in the plant community is to wait for the ends to callus over. I do follow that sometimes, but the majority of the time I don't follow that. I always say there is always a chance that there's going to be rot regardless. I've had so many situations where I wait for the ends to callus over and the cutting rots from that point. There was a chance that these cuttings might have rotted from the bottom. I just pull from my own experience, like the amount of times I've propagated and stuck them right into the substrate, whether it's Pon or LECA, the survival rate is pretty high for me. I'm not sure if that's because I'm using my nutrient solution, which includes my Hydroguard and RapidStart. I know for a fact a big thing that helps them root is obviously having the grow light. Okay, I was a little confused because I was like, there's so much LECA. Where did this all come from? It came from the moss pole. Again, a thing that I do if I don't want to disturb the roots, feel how firm the petioles are, feel the leaves, and you could see that she is very hydrated. I think at the moment, actually, even though I have moss, I don't think I need to put any because the stems, all the adventitious roots are in the LECA. So I think for now, we're okay. I'm just gonna put this back under the grow light. Okay guys, so I just want to show you also, because I forgot in that video, I took 3 other cuttings. I put them in, was it just water? I'm not sure. I haven't filled the cup. You could see that she started up here and she's now down here and she looks so gross, guys. guys, but you can see that she's rooted. I'm so impressed, guys. Look at those roots. Okay, I think it's time to put her in. I'm gonna do pond, guys. So here's a self-watering pot. Before y'all ask me where I get these, this specific one, I actually don't recommend this one. The only reason why I'm using it is because it does its job. This one is very poorly made. When I put the net pot over it, there's so much space. It doesn't even fit nicely. And I think just for space purposes, I think I want to put all three in the same pot. So here's one. She like rooted from every adventitious root it had. The second one here, pretty much the same thing, guys. And then number 3, look how wild. So again, these were under a grow light, really close. I want to say similar to my other one, probably getting a bit more actually. In the future, I'm probably going to separate these 3, but kind of running out of, you know, pots or planters or cups. I got a really good question about investing in Lechuza Pon, and is it worth it if, you know, you've had success with other propagation methods. So my answer is that I don't recommend it. And this individual was propagating in perlite. I absolutely love, you know, that method. But again, if you're having success with sphagnum moss, with an aeroid mix in water, then I don't recommend it. I just prefer to grow plants in pond after I've propagated them. So just putting them straight in Lechuza Pon just really minimizes the time and effort transferring to another medium. And are we excited, guys? Cuties. They're not that variegated, so we'll see if the new growth will have variegation. Okay guys, I have my tray of strawberry shakes again. We're just gonna do the same method I usually do. So I'm gonna put them all in my kitchen sink, and then I am going to fill the sink, bottom water them, just because they're really dry, guys. So there is a small chance that I might transfer some of these to pond. Again, things in aeroid mixes, I just like don't like it. And I mean, if y'all have luck with it, then keep doing it. I just don't like it. And my plants don't grow as well. I know the norm out there is just to use a chunky aeroid mix. If y'all are having luck, then keep doing what you're doing. Watering over. We'll just let them sit for a little bit. I want to say like 15 minutes to half an hour, just until like the substrates become saturated with the water. Okay guys, I guess that's it. I do think the next video will be a plant tour video. And again, thank you guys so much for watching my content. I really appreciate it. Again, the plant tours never stop. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.